Welcome to the CityCraft Quickstart Guide. I'm Britishish and I'm the official streamer for CityCraft SMP. This Quickstart Guide will show you how to build your first city node even when you're brand new and have no silver, no land, and maybe like Agent Smith, no friends. I'll show you how to place a node, how to feed it, and how to earn bonus cash. Let's dive in. Most nodes cost some amount of silver to buy. However, there are two that are great for starting out because they are free. They are the Level 1 Lumber Mill and the Level 1 Carpenters Workshop. Building and operating these two nodes require different things. The Lumber Mill requires gathering materials while the Carpenters Workshop is good for builders. If the city appears ripe for adding either node, choose the one that fits your playstyle the best. To figure out which ones the city needs, you'll want to travel the city roads. If you see lumber mills with full output queues, that means more carpenter workshops are needed to process the lumber. If you see the opposite, carpenter workshops with empty input queues, that means more lumber mills are needed to supply the workshops. Decide what you want to build based on your playstyle and the needs of the city. You only get one land claim when you first start out, so try to make it count. Land claims. Nodes are placed on land claims. To place a node, you will need to make your first claim. The land claim for a node is required to touch an official city road. Use the map command to get the link to the web map for the city. Look for gray lines. These are official roads. Let's choose a spot. I like this area, just outside the city walls and nearby the honey farm and this monument. If you have no claims in the city, you will automatically create a claim that is 9 blocks by 9 blocks when you place a chest. It will be centered on the chest, so you want to carefully choose the placement of the chest. Count 5 blocks out from the road and place your chest there. You can tap with a stick inside any land claim to see its borders. You can see this claim is 9 by 9. If you place the chest close to another claim, such as the road, it will reduce the size of the claim to fit the space. For example, if I place my chest here, right against the road, I have a 5 by 5, instead of a 9 by 9 claim. If you aren't happy with your claim, stand inside it and use the unclaim command. Breaking the chest will not remove the claim. Once you're happy with the claim placement, you can move the chest to wherever you like. Lumber mill. Now that we have a suitable land claim, let's create a lumber mill. First, we need to unlock it. To unlock a level 1 lumber mill, all you have to do is break a log. Let's find a nearby tree to chop down. This one looks good. Of course, as a good citizen, I'm sure you would never leave a floating tree. Notice the unlock message. Now we go back to the land claim and run the CityCraft or CC command. The lumber mill icon is the sapling. Click it and then click somewhere inside your land claim. Voila, we have a node. There is no requirement for your lumber mill to look like anything. You can leave your node in the open air, drop your belongings, and look like a vagrant. You can go Agent Smith style and live in a mud hut. Or you can create a beautiful lumber mill and actually have friends. It's up to you. Your job is to chop down trees and feed the lumber mill. To do so, hold the logs in your hand and click the node. They will be added to the node's input queue and immediately begin processing. It takes 1 minute to process one log into lumber, which will wait in the output queue to be transported to a downstream node that needs it. I'll talk about the economy system and supply and demand after we build the carpenter workshop. Output items are automatically transported by a city hauler from your node to other nodes that need them. Neither the output items nor the city hauler have a visual representation in-game, but imagine a cart that takes 10 items from your output queue and delivers them to the closest node that needs them, traveling 1 block per second. Items don't leave the node's output queue until they are delivered, and that is also when the silver payment is added to the node. The level 2 lumber mill unlocks after processing 500 logs. At level 2, you can buy the mighty axe from the node. The mighty axe will drop the whole tree when you chop all the way through the trunk. Carpenters Workshop. Now let's talk about the Carpenters Workshop. This is a different beast. You don't have to gather or supply any materials. The node automatically accepts lumber in, processes it, and sends it downstream without you doing anything. Automatic and almost free money. What's the catch? Well, this node is for builders. It's a way for builders to participate in the economy while still being able to do the thing they love. Make cool builds. To unlock the level 1 Carpenters Workshop, craft something out of wood, like a staircase. Like we did for the lumber mill, find a suitable place to claim land and then run the CityCraft or CC command. The icon for the workshop is the wooden stairs. Select it, then tap where you want the node to go. Now, get to work. Your node requires an inspection within 10 days. Make an awesome build of a carpenter's workshop, then click the paper icon in the node's menu to submit it to the city bureaucrats for inspection. If it comes back with at least a 3-star rating, you've succeeded and you can upgrade the node to level 2. If it's 4 stars, you'll get a 25% bonus on output items from your node. 5 stars gets a 60% bonus. If you don't get 3 stars the first time, you'll have 2 more attempts. If you fail all 3 attempts, the node is destroyed and you start over. Notice that your level 1 node starts receiving and processing items immediately, it does not wait for inspection to complete. The catch is that you can't withdraw the silver until you pass inspection and level up. If you fail inspection, or decide to destroy the node yourself, the silver is gone too. Economy. First, some welcome news: prices received never go down. If the price of lumber is 1 silver today, it will be 1 silver tomorrow as well. Bonuses added to nodes never go away and only increase. To curb runaway inflation, input and output queues are limited, and processing takes time. A player can't bring 50,000 logs and dump them into the system all at once. Each player has a maximum amount they can process, and so no single player receives an unfair advantage. Now, let's talk about bonuses. These are CityCraft's way of creating demand. A bonus calculation is made every night at midnight UTC. Nodes with an output queue that is more than 80% full will add 1 to their incentive bonus. Other nodes who buy materials from this node will receive an additional percentage according to the incentive bonus. This bonus encourages players to create downstream nodes that need the output of this node. If your lumber mill output queue is full for 3 days, players will receive a 3% incentive bonus if they build a node that starts taking your materials. Similarly, nodes that are supplied by city haulers and have less than 20% of their input queue filled will add 1 to their delivery bonus. Other nodes who sell materials to this node will receive an additional percentage according to the delivery bonus. This bonus encourages players to create an upstream node that can supply input to this node. If your carpenter workshop isn't receiving goods for 5 days, players will receive a 5% delivery bonus if they build a lumber mill that starts supplying your workshop. Conclusion. There are tons of other supply and processing nodes. There are also consumption nodes, like the residential node, beautification nodes, like the city park, and utility nodes, like the transportation node. Each node has a unique role in the city. See the description for links to learn about these other nodes. If you found this guide useful, tap the thumbs up. Then check out this video that I know you'll find useful as well. Let's build a city in Minecraft together. I'll see you in game.